What leadership lessons would you say you've learned along the way? Who's poured into you? Who's helped shape you into the Josh you are today?
Yeah, I mean, I told Joe this recently, that outside of maybe my parents and Katie and Jesus himself, the person who's had an impact on me the most is Pastor Joe. And
huge shout out to Pastor Joe Adams.
And I'm not just saying that, like I truly mean that. Like, he has been a voice of wisdom for me for years. He's shown up for me on my worst days, and he's celebrated me on my best days. And so just being shoulder to shoulder with him for the past 8 years has been huge. And along with that, like getting this word to start a church years ago, I think one of the challenges for me has been waiting on the Lord. And, Isaiah 55, those who wait on the Lord, they shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not be faint. They shall mount up on wings like eagles. And that's been like a tension, just because like I am futuristic and I am excited about what's ahead, but just living in that tension has just formed patience in the hardest way in me. That's formed, honor in me. That's formed a sense of appreciation for every season. And not to say that I've lived it beautifully or perfectly, but those are the hard things that God's been working on in my soul and in my heart through this process of just waiting, but then being faithful with where God has assigned me. So really, over the past 3 or 4 years, that verse in Luke where it says, "Who will give you that which is your own if you've not been faithful with that which is another's," has been the big theme. And I've done my best. I hope in the eyes of Joe and others, I've done well, but just to be faithful where God has you until he releases you to the next thing.
And to be clear, you're not leaving Joe. You're being sent by Joe.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a big difference. There's a huge difference. You want to speak to the difference between being sent
I do.
and just leaving?
I do, because I believe that I'm sent to stay. So there was a moment, there have been plenty of moments in my life when I could have gone. And it's that principle, really that principle that was kind of baked into me from my dad, but that I think is universal in the church. I think, especially in the West, we are really bad at going because we're self-driven to go. I said the Lord has a go for you. I didn't say you roll over in the morning and go, I have a go, I'm going to pursue my go, peace. You are sent.
There's a right way to do it.
You are sent, you do not go. Yeah. You are sent. And I say that, when I say that, that triggers in some people's heads, authority's bad. No, authority is the most fundamental principle in the universe. Because authority directs power.